Freaking squirrels.
Nature's road bumps.
So no, the Pokemon that I have. Oh, shut up!
I like how you ran that
took
over.
Me. Oh my god!
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Ah, dang it. Stupid Hop! I'm trying to do a thing!
Wait, what did you say?
He's like, oh, the Pokemon's in the slumbering field. I was about to do this.
Welcome back. Let me shine.
I'm gonna do that at the beginning of every episode. Yeah, Hop,
Every
I
time
know.
you do that, I'm going to do like an intense anime overlay. Just like...
Shine! That's actually like a really cute Easter egg that I love.
I think it's awesome. It's a cool little addition to the game.
So we've kind of decided we're not going to read the text boxes. I won't try to scroll through them super fast so that people who want to read them can.
And we're not going to turn up the text speed either.
Great. If I encounter a shiny Pokemon right now, I'm actually going to lose my mind. Because I don't have any Pokeballs.
You have officially made me lose my marbles.
I'm going to lose my marbles. Also, side note, Swolvet and, what's its evolved form? I don't remember. It's the fat squirrel.
You're asking the wrong person.
They suck.
They suck?
They suck.
Really?
Like, do you remember Bidoof?
Yeah.
And how everybody hated Bidoof out of
I remember Big Oof.
Big Oof.
If you catch one in this game, name it Big Oof.
I don't. Bidoof's not in this game.
Oh, that's probably
national dex issue and all.
Oh yeah.
Swolvet though just is like that, but derp, and I hate it. Why do I keep getting stopped by Pokemon? Also, if I get a shiny Rickety, I will scream because I got two.
Didn't you get the special shiny ones too?
Oh, the square ones.
Yeah.
Yite.
It was like back to... How did that happen again?
So I was shiny hunting, and I was looking for a shiny Rickety because I love shiny Corviknight. And the first Rickety I got, it was a level 4 female, and it had the squares, which is like... Hello? Which is pretty rare to get. So I was like, oh, sweet. And so then I was like, okay, now I'm looking for... He stops! He just stops!
He's like, yo, what that?
So then I was like, oh, I'm going to try to find a shiny Wooloo next because I love shiny Wooloo, like, with a passion. It looks so cute. Kyle should find a picture and put it up somewhere on the screen because it's cute.
Yeah, I'll toss one up for you.
But no, so I was doing the overworld encounters and only touching Wooloos. And then the one time I touched a Rookity, this is after I had done, like, 30, like, Wooloos. I touched one Rookity, and it was another square shiny.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, heck. Heck this. I was so upset. Because I was like, did I waste my next shiny on a freaking another Rookity? So then I just traded it to you. Yeah, I think, didn't I?
Yeah, you traded the second one to me because you're like, well, I don't need two.
I didn't need to. I kept the better one for myself.
So do you have a lot of shinies then, Katie?
Not right now.
How many shinies have you hunted for?
Like it entirely?
Yeah.
I've hunted for 7, and I've gotten 5.
Okay. What are those 5? Or should we wait until the...
Let's wait till the cutscene's done. Because look at that Pokemans.
Wolf me down.
I don't know if I like which one of the 2 legendary dogs here I like more. I gotta be honest, like I understand wolves have a lot to do with like English, like history and such. But I don't like that we got wolf legendaries after we had like, the legendary dog trio.
The legendary dog trio?
Yeah, like Suicune, Entei, and Raikou.
That's in Kanto, isn't it?
That's in Johto.
That's in Johto.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a pretty long time ago, though, so...
I know. I don't like feeling like I have duplicates, but again, at the same time, it's like, I get it, because they're gonna run out of ideas soon.
Yeah, there's only so many different variations of squirrels they can do before they have to do more dogs.
Freaking squirrels.
Nature's road bumps.
So no, the Pokemon that I have... Oh, shut up.
I like how you ran that
took
over.
Me. Oh my god! I hate you so much. But no, to answer your question earlier, back on topic, I have a shiny Torchic, Mudkip, Trico, Rookity that I kept, and a shiny Zekrom.
Oh, okay.
And then the 2 that I haven't gotten yet that I'm still hunting for are the shiny Wooloo and a freaking shiny Litten.
Oh, yeah. I remember you doing like into almost the 1,000s for that one.
I still haven't gotten it.
Really?
Yeah, and that cutscene is so long.
You know what's funny? My first and only shiny I've ever gotten.
I hate you. I know what you're going to say, and I hate you.
Is a shiny Rowlet. And it only
Your
took
pants with directions.
74 tries. And Katie blew up at me because you were in the middle of... Weren't you in the middle of trying to get Litten at the time?
No, it was when we first got the games. Like, I was busy playing the game.
Oh, yeah, because I was like, I want to play the game with a shiny Rowlet. And so I just kept resetting, and then finally I got it after like 74 tries, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, only 74, and you freaking got it.
He's my pride and joy. I love Rowlet. Probably one of my favorite starters that I've ever had.
See,
for
Rowlet,
the new gens so far.
The Rowlet line is a much better grass line than the Grookey line, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I think Grookey is cute as hell.
Yeah, but as much as I love seeing band kids run into battle with bass drums, I don't.
Stop that. I just don't really like Rillaboom. Cinderace is honestly my favorite. I think Cinderace is the most balanced.
Well, you were also a soccer player back in the day, so.
Way back in the day. I stopped when I was like 12.
That's true. I mean, yeah. I played football, but it's still...
Football.
Football. So, yeah, we both played soccer, right?
Oh, my God. Did you ever play soccer as a kid?
I mean, besides in gym class, no. The only sport that I really participated in school was football, technically, just because people don't consider marching band a sport.
Yeah, which is lame-o.
But which, you know, that's a whole nother debate on its own, but I'm not going to get into that in our channel.
Can I just say, I'm going to appreciate this really quick. Look at all those Pokemon over there.
Yeah, that's something I definitely appreciate that they added, was just like how many...
Overworld Pokemon?
Yeah, how many overworld Pokemon there are in this one.
They need to keep that. Actually, I was a little disappointed that they didn't have following Pokemon.
When was the last time they had a following Pokemon?
Let's Go.
That's a tiny bitch.
He's so small! I love him! No, Let's Go is the last game that had Pokemon that followed you.
Oh, okay.
Technically. But before that, it was Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Was it?
Yeah, and then before that was Pokemon Yellow.
I thought Hoenn had it.
No.
Oh, I wouldn't know because I never played a Hoenn game.
Hoenn's actually the game I started on.
Really? What was your first game then?
My first ever Pokemon game. Okay, technically, the first ever Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Stadium, because my brother is a dingus and he wouldn't let me touch anything other than Pokemon Stadium because he's like, I need a second player to beat up.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, my first Pokemon game. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Take a nap, biscuit.
Oof. Technically, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Stadium and like Pokemon Puzzle League on the N64.
Mm-hmm.
But the actual Pokemon main series game that I played for myself for the first time was Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
And I played it on my Game Boy Advance.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I was that cool. And then after that, I played Emerald. I never played Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have... No, wait, I have Omega Ruby. But I have not played it. I played Alpha Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm just kind of lame. See, and now they force you to go... A fucking squirrel!
Dude, you just freaking ran over the squirrel.
I hate you. If only I could do it with my bike.
Oh.
I don't even know what Pokemon we should catch first. I don't want this stupid rodent, but I don't...
But Pokédex.
Yeah. Should I try to complete the Pokédex as much as I can?
Sure, why not?
I don't like it's a little bit.
I
don't like it.
Gotta catch them all.
Oh, that's not even the catchphrase anymore. They've got over 1,000 plus
there's
models.
There's the catch.
I hate you.
What is that?
They have like over 1,000 plus models now.
What's the new catchphrase then?
Train on.
Oh, that's lame. What's even the point?
Well, how do you expect like a little 6-year-old to catch all like 1,000 Pokemon?
Well, he's got to get fucking good first.
Ooh. Oh, he learned bind. I didn't know he learned bind. What should we name him? Roadkill?
Nature's road bump. Nature's bump.
No, I'm naming him Roadkill.
It's probably going to not let you say kill. Oh. Roadkill has been added to the party. Go, Roadkill, I choose you. It's just across the floor after you
I'm just going to avoid
bring
these
it out
boys
of the
for story's
Pokeball.
sake.
Could you imagine?
What, just throwing him, just like being like, there you go, here's Roadkill.
No, just like, Roadkill, I choose you. And just out of the Pokeball, just like rolls this body of a squirrel. During
You
a
are
Poke battle.
terrible.
and the opposing trainer's just like,
Opposing trainer doesn't even know what to do.
this is like in shock and awe. And then like you just pick up the Roadkill and just throw it. Critical hit. It's super effective.
Pokemon is disgusted.
Pokemon ran away.
Did you know actually in the manga, the Pokemon manga, there is a scene where a Sand Slash uses... By the way, fucking love Yamper. So cute.
The best.
A Sand Slash uses Slash and actually cuts an Arbok straight in half.
What?
And like there's blood and gore and everything.
Wait, are you serious? What
Okay, you're gonna
episode?
have to put it on the screen. Like it's an actual thing.
Okay.
The manga is freaking like
I mean,
not okay for children. Like
the
they
manga,
had
yeah,
a
that would make sense.
well, apparently I just learned this recently. One of the first mangas made that were imported to the US were originally like drawn by a hentai artist. No, bad. He made Misty, who's like 10, have titties bigger than mine.
Bigger than James?
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, not okay. So, yeah. That manga was a little bit messed up. By the way, she's also adorable.
Yeet. So Katie,
Mm-hmm.
why do you like naming your Pokemon, giving them nicknames? Do you have a reason or just cuz?
Kind of. It's not a good reason, but my beloved older brother Chris, he used to be like, "Don't nickname Pokemon. That's lame. Like, who nicknames their Pokemon?"
Mm-hmm.
And so because he was such an ass, I was like, I'm gonna nickname my Pokemon.
So it's out of spite then.
Yeah.
Okay. See, what's funny is I never nickname my Pokemon.
You don't?
But I don't. I've only nicknamed one Pokemon, okay? And the reason I didn't nickname any others after that is because I'll just tell the whole story. So essentially, my first playthrough of Silver, you know, the most common thing with the old Game Boy Pokemon games and stuff is the battery would die in them.
Oh,
know?
yeah.
And
yeah.
so then your
That's why I
save
have
file
3.
would die. Yeah, exactly. And so my Silver version had that same issue. And I didn't know about that issue until it happened to me. And so our friend Drew will actually appreciate this because people call him this all the time. But I actually, my first ever and only ever nicknamed Pokemon was a Rattata.
Why? Was it the number 1 Rattata out of all the Rattatas? You don't get the meme.
No, I don't.
Oh my god, I hate you. You're such a pleb.
Oh, fuck off. But yeah, so I nicknamed the Rattata Savage because I'd never seen Rattata before and I thought it was really cool. And so I was like, oh, I really like this Pokemon. I'm going to nickname it Savage.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I went through like a lot of the game with the Rattata and stuff. Not even a lot. It was just maybe like the first 2 gyms maybe. And had that Rattata in my team and I loved the hell out of it. And then I turned off my Game Boy, turned it back on one day, and my file was gone.
Oh, because it reset?
Yeah, and so ever since then, I've never named another Pokemon.
Because you were like,
because I was so disappointed about losing Savage.
I'm going to do something really quick because I hate this outfit.
Okay.
I'm going to make a new one.
Bang.
You might skip through this part. I don't know.
I
And glow up.
glow up stage.
Oh, oopsie.
Shit, I forgot you can whistle.
I whistled at somebody. Like, hey, look at me. So the things I changed. I got a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
I got a nifty Shuckle t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I got a new bag. Oh, wait, and I got glasses.
And while we were intermittent, I also took a sip from the holiday nectar.
Eggnog?
Yeah.
My God, I did not like how you said that.
You didn't like that?
That was
I thought it was pretty good.
gross.
Holiday nectar. I'm going to call it that from now on.
Please don't.
Can you get me a cup of the holiday nectar?
From here we are going down to that house there, and I might actually get some Pokemon along the way. So I will. We'll come back when I have some Pokemon. Unless something funny happens.
Oh, hey, what's with that shiny boy? Why is he smoking?
Oh, because he has Watts.
Oh, I thought he just had gas. Oh, aren't you going to fight him?
Oh, I don't want to.
But he's got Watts.
I don't care.
What's your problem?
Oh, shit, I meant to show my team. I'll show my team after this scene, y'all.
Okay.
Be back.
We'll be back. Oh, yes.
I actually
Pokemon.
really like Professor Magnolia. I love any of the female professors because there's not a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I also really like how we see a transition from an older professor in this game to a younger one.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Well.
You like how I just played it off?
Yep. Well, also, a lot of people speculate that she has a Z crystal around her neck, a nod to the Lola games.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention. I'll have to look now.
Like her necklace.
Oh, I need to get a better view for it.
Yeah, you do. This whole part was like kind of pointless other than to explain to you about Dynamaxing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I went through that kind of fast. Sorry, y'all.
See, it's been so long since I started the game that I don't remember like some of the beginning parts already, but I'm still not far.
You always do this. You never finish Sun and Moon.
I know, I'm such a dummy. I got on the 3rd island, but yeah, that's as far as I got. Oh,
I
it kinda
remember,
does
like-
look like a Z-move crystal.
Yeah. For a while, like, you and I just had this competition of, like, oh, who's going to beat it first? And we were pretty close. And then, like, I just kept getting farther and farther ahead.
Yeah, and then I just dropped off because I think that was around... Wasn't that around the time I started taking on 2 jobs?
Yeah, you got busy.
And then I dropped off. Never really picked it back up, which sucks because I really like Alola, to be honest. But
Oh, yeah, no, I think Alola was such a good game. Like, a lot of people give it shit now. Because they're like, oh, it's just Alola or whatever.
Yeah.
And they point out, like, all the flaws with the game. Like, you know, it was hand-holdy and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, Gen 7 was the generation that actually got a lot of people back into the Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Me included, because, like, I still haven't finished X and Y, and I only recently finished Black 2 and White 2.
Yeah, I mean, for me, that was kind of the same for me too, because I didn't play a game since
Sinnoh.
Sinnoh.
Yeah, I dropped off after Sinnoh, which is when I
Yeah.
was a teenager.
Yeah. And like I kept seeing more and more from like the other games, and I was like, But it's kind of nice that they keep adding the old Pokemon from those other regions, just so that we can kind of revisit them for those that haven't played those games.
What do you mean? They cut half the Pokemon.
No, I meant like from like Gen 5 I know for sure has like a ton of representation in this game.
Yeah.
So things like that where
A
it's
lot
like,
of people theorize that's because Gen 4 is going to be the next set of remakes.
that would make sense. I really hope that next year in 2020 we get I guess this year, because I think that's when this recording maybe comes out. But I really hope that we get a Gen 4 remake.
Yeah, I liked Gen 4.
No swipes.
Oh yeah, so there's my team over there, by the way. We've got a Swovat named Roadkill, a Blitbug named Bloop, Nickit that's named No Swipes, and a Rickety named Twitter.
Didn't your brother do something weird with a Pokemon name at some point when he was younger?
Nope.
I remember him naming something Bon Jovi for some reason.
I have no idea.
Oh. If he watches this episode, maybe he'll let me
That's
know.
a funny joke. My brothers don't watch this game. My brothers don't watch our channel.
I'll just send the video and be like, hey, we talked some shit. Check it out.
You better look. I like how he's like, oh, you learned type matchups. I'm like, you did it to yourself, you dumb bitch.
You learn type matchups. Sits there like, didn't we do this last round? You know those... This is going to make me sound so lame. But you remember Littlest Pet Shop?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay, me and my sister used to play with so many of those, and I think the reason I like Nickit so much is because Nickit's proportions are like a Littlest Pet Shop figurine.
You know, I actually can see that. I used to play with those too when I was a kid.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, Max more than me.
Veronica and I loved those so much. Like, we played with those all the time. That and Neopets.
Mm-hmm.
We had so many Neopets.
Did you ever play Neopets online?
I did not, actually.
So much fun. So much fun. I think the website's gotten shut down.
Probably. You know, for somebody that at least now is very like highly interested and intrigued by like electronics and games and stuff, I never really played a lot of online games or did a lot of things online growing up as a kid. Like,
really? Well,
yeah.
I mean, was that because your mom though didn't ever want you to?
Well, it was that.
Oh, what's that? Convenient. Okay, that would have created a huge crater. I'm just saying.
But yeah, it was like my mom didn't want me to like mess up her computer because we didn't have a lot of like any really good computers per se, and the ones that we did have were used for work and stuff for her, which like I respect that. I get that. And like when you would go to school and stuff, they would restrict your access to certain websites as long as you only did like, you know, Cool Math or something like that.
Yeah. God, I remember that website. Didn't it get shut down?
I think it did just get taken down recently. Because schools realized that it really wasn't that good. In terms of learning, that is. But, you know, I never really did a whole lot in terms of technology or like online games or anything for that matter on a computer until probably like the last 2 years now. Is when I really started getting into it.
Into computers, like online stuff?
Computers, online stuff, and just that kind of stuff in general. That kind of realm. Oh, excuse me.
Ew.
That tasted like spaghetti.
Ew. Yeah, that's what we have for dinner.
Big 3-monitor computer setup and editing
Disgusting.
YouTube videos, and built 3 computers now and set up like security systems, and yeah, things take off in like a year or 2.
You've gotten really into the whole building computers things too, because you built what, 2 now? 3?
I built 3. Yeah, 2 of them were for my mother. So.
Yeah, computers.
Yeet.
I don't know how to work a computer. I keep getting viruses on mine.
Yeah, every time you open your poor laptop, it's just like, I'ma die.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, we turn it off. I'ma head out.
I do what I can. Did you know a lot of people have realized too this animation of Hop is recycled from How?
I was gonna say that looks really familiar.
Yeah. It's a recycled animation. A lot of people have a lot of like nitpicks about this game because of the whole Dex cut. Yeah. Not to get controversial.
I mean, there's points where I really have to agree though, because there's so many things that it like would have been nice to see, but at the same time I get that, you know, Game Freak's in a very unique situation with Pokemon where they're so time constrained. So they have to really pick and choose what they want to put time and effort into.
Well, Game Freak, who develops the main series games, has a year to essentially get the games out
Mm-hmm.
per se. Like Pokemon has yearly releases so that it can update the anime too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I feel bad for them. It's tough.
It's a tough job.
Anyways,
I wish there was a easier way to do that. Anywho,
we gonna end this episode here because it has gone on for like 50 minutes. Not that you guys are gonna see all that.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Right.
So yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Go ahead and wiggle that bell. I almost said the subscribe button.
Wiggle the subscribe button.
Please
Tickle the
touch-
bell.
Please touch your screen and just kind of.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.